Welcome back, mathematicians. In our last lesson, we focused on adding a pair of two-digit numbers when the ones digits have a sum greater than 10 using this composition. So turning that into our own words, we took the numbers, broke them apart, and then put them back together to find the sum. We followed these three simple steps where we broke down one adding into tens and ones. Do you notice how we broke down 21 into 20 and 1? And then we added the group of tens with the other number. So we added 20 with the other number. And then we took that sum and added to the other part. So we took 88, which is the sum of 68 plus 20, and added to the 1. And it gave us 89. So we're going to follow this very same step to complete the lesson for today as we work on adding a pair of two-digit numbers when the ones digits have a sum greater than 10 using this composition. So we're going to be following these steps, breaking down the numbers apart to get the sum. So let's see. Let's continue. So we have 47 plus 36. And if we're following the steps, it says to break down one adding into tens and ones. So let's break down the smaller number because then it's easier. So we have 36 and we're going to break it down into tens and ones. So it will be what? 30 plus 6. So then when we move on to step 2, the second step, it says to add the group of tens with the other adding. So here is the group of 10, which is 30. We're going to add it to the other add-in, which is what? 47. So we add in 47 plus 30 equals, did you say 77? You're correct. And then it says, our third step, to add the sum to the other part to find the answer. So here we have the sum, and here we have the other part. So we're going to add 77 plus 6 equals, take a minute to figure that out. I'm giving you a second so that you can tell me what 76 plus 6 is. 77 plus 6 is. Did you say 83? You got it. If you were struggling adding 77 plus 6, you can just easily count up. So you have 77, you know you're going to add 6, so you can draw 6 little dots, 6 ones, right? And then you can just count up starting from 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83. You just have to make sure that the number of dots matches the other adding. So that means that 47 plus 36 is what? 83. So let's see. Let's practice again. So remember that we are decomposing numbers to get to the sum, right? So we have 68 plus 26, and we're going to follow this very same steps. So we're going to break down 26. And if we're breaking it into tens and ones, what would that look like? So we're going to have what? 20 plus 6. So step 2, we're going to add the groups of tens with the other adding. So where is the group of tens? So we have 20, and the other adding is what? 68. So we're going to add 68 plus 20 equals, take a minute to think about it. Did you say 88? Excellent. Now our third step says to add the sum to the other part to find the answer. So where is the sum? We have 88, right? That's the sum. What's the other part? The other part is 6. So 88 plus 6. Take a minute to think about that. You can pause the video. And what do you get? Did you say 94? You're correct again. So 88 plus 6 gives us 94. That means that 68 plus 26 is 94. So mathematicians, did you see how I decompose the number? We are adding two-digit numbers when the ones digits have a sum greater than 10 using this composition. So we broke down 26 into tens and ones. And then we added the group of tens to the other adding, which gave us 88. And then we took that sum, which is 88, and added to the other adding, which is 6. And it gave us 94. So we're going to practice one more time. So this time we're going to add 58 plus 29. Let's break down the smaller number. And what are we breaking it down to? 20 plus 9. And what do we do next? We take the group of tens and add it with the other adding. So we will be adding 58 plus 20 equals, did you say 78? You got it. Then we're going to take the 78 and then we're going to add it to this other part, which is 9. So 78 plus 9, I'm going to give you a second to think about that. What answer did you come up with? 87. Again, if you're having difficulty doing it mentally, you can just count up. You can use your cubes. You can draw circles. You can use whatever strategy that you think will work for you. So again, 58 plus 29 is what? 87. So mathematicians, that was our lesson, adding a pair of two-digit numbers when the ones digits have a sum greater than 10 using this composition. So we followed these steps. We broke down one adding into tens and ones. We chose to break down the smaller one because then it's easier for us. Then we added the group of tens with the other adding. So here's the group of 10, which is 20. We added it with the other adding. So 68 plus 20 gave us 88. And then we took that sum, which is 88, and added to the other part, which is 1. So 88 plus 1 gives us 89. So 68 plus 21 gives us 89. So you're going to follow these very same steps when you are adding and working on your independent work. And good luck.